Hey guys, welcome back. The lightning strikes. This music is epic, but I must turn it lower so you can hear me. And if you don't want to hear me, then you can just find another walkthrough or mute the audio, you know? Anyways, in the last episode, we got to the final boss door, and this episode we're going to open it. As seen here. It's been a while since I recorded this, but now I feel like I really want to. Like, I want to get this, not want to get it over with, like I want to do it. I'm excited to finish this game. This was my first ever Let's Play, and now it's time to finally finish it after, you know, quitting it once, coming back to it. The second one is so much better than the first. This really would be a better thing to talk about during the credits, though. So, oh man, I just spoiled that there's credits. Well, anyway, we're at the top of Hyrule Castle. For the second time, we don't really get to see the part that we went across as a wolf, but we do get to see the backgrounds, and there's something over there. I almost wonder if that's like the tower from Ocarina of Time. So anyway, we enter this doorway. And you may recognize this room from the cutscene way back when Zant's troops attacked and Zelda had to surrender. And Zelda's here once again. And she appears to be, well, she doesn't appear to be in a happy, smiley state. Welcome to my castle. So you're Ganondorf. Notice the gash in his chest where the sages stabbed him. I've been dying to meet you. Your people have long amused me, Midna, to defy the gods with such petty magic only to be cast aside. How very pathetic. Pathetic as they were, though, they served me well. Their anguish was my nourishment. Their hatred bled across the void and awakened me. I grew deep of it and grew strong again. Your people had some skill, to be sure, but they lacked true power. The kind of absolute power that those chosen by the gods wield, or weld, sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that. He who wields such power would make a suitable king for this world, don't you think? Ha! Such conceit! But if you are one of the chosen wielders of power as you claim, I will risk everything to deny you. Shadow has been moved by light, it seems. How amusing. Very well. Deny me then. Yes, try to deny me. You and your little friend. It's a lot higher up than it looked at first. Whoa. This is new. You feel that Wii remote rumbling like crazy, and you know something happened. Where'd he go? That's freaky. I mean, I knew it was coming. It's still freaky. Uh-oh. Not this again. Both of you faithless fools who would dare take up arms against the King of Light and Shadow. So you choose, and you shall feel my wrath. So, this is Ganon's puppet Zelda. It's a pretty, like, crazy feeling just having to fight against Zelda. However, this boss battle is very easy. When I like the music a lot, but the battle itself is very easy. She or he, whichever you want to call it, has 3 attacks, and this is the one that you want because basically it's just like Phantom Ganon from Wind Waker or Ocarina of Time. You just slash it back. So you want to go early because I almost always get it too late, and if that doesn't work, then there's an old cheap trick you can use. But I'm gonna wait a little while before I do that. She's got the Triforce attack, which is easy to dodge. This attack, which is also easy to dodge. So ironically, it's the attack that you actually hit back that you're probably going to have the most trouble with. But that would have to hit you 20 times before you die. Yeah, that's the problem, because sometimes Link does like a double slash. You don't need to hit her with your sword. Just do that 3 times and you're good. Yeah, even if you just let her hit you, as long as you're holding Z and your shield is out, you're fine. Also, an interesting note is that Zelda's Lullaby is actually in this song. Yeah, it's in a boss battle song. Yeah, that attack is easy to dodge, and sometimes I can't really get the timing down. It's kind of annoying, but like I said, this boss battle was very easy in the sense that there's really no way you should die. Yeah. I think on the 3rd one, he's gonna hit more times. I don't think the shield attack actually works. I could try it, but I don't have a good feeling about it. I think you have to hit it back with your sword. No, believe me, I tried to do the shield attack my first time, it didn't work. Yeah, just, if you have the back slice, that could make the dodging that easier, but if you don't, just lose the targeting and run away. It's fine. Well, see, even then, it looked like it would have hit me, but it didn't. And as you can see, it's only doing 1 heart of damage, which is really the thing that they didn't really get down in this game. Enemies that did a lot of damage. It was one of people's biggest complaints and why it's too easy. Anyways, this video's gone on for a while, man. I know half of it was like cutscene, but still. It's impossible to predict which one she's gonna do next. Okay, luckily, it's gonna give me another chance here. Yeah, just try to go early. Yeah. Yeah, it didn't go too terribly, actually. It could have gone a lot worse. And then this happens. Well, if you thought that was the very final battle, first of all, you've probably never played a Zelda game before. And second of all, you're going to be in for a surprise. Of course, that's what Midna wants to assume. She wants to finish him off right here. But really, all she's doing right now is just freeing Zelda. So that's a good start. But right when you start to relax a little, you'll see that this is nowhere near over. Now, this is the boss battle that I'm going to disagree with the public on. Because, well, you'll see. This is his 2nd form that you're going to have to fight. As you probably can tell, he's turning into a beast. Everyone says this boss battle is too easy and not as memorable as the one in Ocarina of Time. I highly disagree with that. I think the boss battle in Ocarina of Time is highly, incredibly overrated. This one is not the most difficult, but it's much harder and much more epic than the one in Ocarina of Time. I would take it any day. This is one of the only Ganondorf fights you actually need your items for. You want your arrows out. You want to wait until one of them turns purple. If I could have gotten it right away, that would have been better. I actually did have a little bit of trouble with this one my first time, only because I didn't know what to do in the... Well, you'll see. Yeah, you do that, and then note that his weak spot is actually where they stab him. So now you get to use your sword on him, so... Yeah, it's a little... I like the music here, too. I like how each phase has a different music. Oh, where is he? I don't see him. I think, is this where he drops from the ceiling? No, I just did something wrong there. Yeah, you can do that too. Even if he hits you for a quarter of a heart, it doesn't make any difference. By the way, there's a bunch of pots on the sides of these rooms that are gonna have hearts, and I believe one of them has a fairy in it. So now, back to this again. Whoa, what was that? You just dodged it. Now, my first time I thought I was doing something wrong, but no. From now on, he's too smart for your arrows. So what you actually have to do, Midna would tell you this, I think, if you got it wrong enough times. But what you actually have to do now, I'm not even sure if you can do this unless Midna tells you, but, well, you turn into a wolf now, and you have to stand right in front of him, and this happens. Yeah, just like the goats. Or, yeah, pretty much. Or the Gorons, what am I saying? Well, I mean, you can do it to the goats, but I never showed that. I might have once. Anyway, yeah, it's just like the Gorons, basically. We didn't get any kind of power bracelet, but this is what you have to do for the second half of this phase. Just make sure that you don't push it too late, because a couple times I did that. It looks like you need really good timing, but it's actually a lot easier than it looks. This is probably the best time I've ever had with spots. That's happened on camera. Wow. And Ganon, or Beast Ganon, is down. So yeah, I'm glad they make you use your wolf part for one of the fights. So, I mean, I admit, it is pretty easy, but I still think it's more challenging than the one in Ocarina of Time. Anything is more challenging than the one in Ocarina of Time. Diababa in this game is more challenging than Ganon in Ocarina of Time. The only reason that one would be challenging, like, in any way, is if you missed a few times and ran out of magic, maybe, in that sense, but as far as just general, yeah. So, anyway, back to this game. Princess, I say nothing, Midna. Your heart and mine were as one, however briefly. Such suffering you have endured. And this always reminded me of that, no one's gonna get that reference, what am I even saying, but, well, at Universal Studios Florida, there's this ride called The Revenge of the Mummy, and at one point in the ride, there's a face that looks pretty much just like that. I don't know. Who knows? And so then Midna is gonna go, so she's looking all happy. I never really understood this part. Yeah, I guess she's just warping everyone else so she can go one-on-one with Ganon. Ooh. Well, that was violent. So yeah, we do get to see Hyrule Field again. Of course there's an earthquake. Why wouldn't there be? Whoa. It's really weird to think that, like, pretty much anyone else in Hyrule could be seeing this right now. Like that mailman that keeps running around. But, no, he doesn't make an appearance in this fight. But now comes one of my favorites. Whoa, that's not good. Well, a few shadows are gone. This doesn't look good. Spirits of the light, wielders of the great power that shines far and wide upon the lands of our world. In my hour of need, grant me the light to banish evil. So now, we've seen the origin of Ganon's Final Smash and Brawl. We're going to see the origin of Zelda's Final Smash and Brawl. So, similar to Ocarina of Time, all of the light spirits show up. Well, it's the sages in that game. But yeah, the light spirits are going to bless Zelda. And now she's got light arrows. Link. Chosen hero. Lend us the last of your power. We're going to do that in the next video, because this one has gone on for a long time. We're going to hopefully finish this up in the next video.